Okay. What are some of the biggest misconceptions Americans have about racism? Um, and do you think some of these misconceptions are changing throughout different generations?
Ooh, I'll answer the second part first, if
Okay.
I may.
Mhm.
As I said when I came away from Selma the first time, and I've been there three times now for the reenactment, and each time has been a little bit different, and I've learned a great deal each time. Um, but so I came away saying, yes, we have turned the corner. And in a very short time, there were some incidents that happened, among them George Floyd's death. And then I started looking into other um, lynchings. I would consider George Floyd's death without due process a lynching, and started reading some history and then recent history. So I think in one of our previous conversations, Carl, you pointed out that most of what's in my book came after slavery, after the Civil War. So some people say, oh, slavery, that's over. We've had a black president. You don't have to look too far. And I think today, it appears that we are backsliding in terms of equality and equity and just plain decency um, to people, not just people of color, but people who are perceived somehow different.
Right.
And, that's disheartening.
Mm.
But that's one of the reasons I write to get a message out, to have audiences that will listen. And I have no way of knowing in any detail what happens after a book talk or after someone reads the book, but I have gotten some pretty good feedback um, that it has opened their eyes and that they were in a place where I once was. They are on their journeys now, but we have a long, long way to go. And I have looked at the golden rule. It's kind of just such a simple thing, and it is in it almost verbatim in every major religion of the world. And wow, at least from my perspective, it seems that some folks really have a hard time trying to live up to that. And none of us are perfect, and I still make mistakes, but I'm trying, and I think that's a good thing to kind of grasp and aspire to.
Well, you're right. Uh, when you say some people have a hard time, but I think it's intentional.